Mr. Chairman, Congressman Butani, and distinguished members of the subcommittee. My name is John Manfreda. I am the Administrator of the Alcohol and Tobacco Tax Bureau. Thank you for the opportunity to speak to you today about our tobacco enforcement efforts. In the interest of time, I will be brief and request that my full statement be made a part of the record. As you know, TTB's authority to regulate tobacco derives from the Internal Revenue Code. Under that authority, we collect approximately $16 billion in federal excise taxes each year on tobacco products based upon the recent tax increases on tobacco. As the code requires, we issue permits to those who manufacture, import, or export tobacco products and to those who manufacture or import processed tobacco. Our specialists and investigators ensure that only qualified persons obtain permits. Our intelligence analysts identify diversion trends and schemes and feed leads on potential diversion cases to our investigators and auditors. Our routine compliance audits are designed to detect diversion as well. Our tobacco laboratory analyzes tobacco products to ensure appropriate tax classification and supports our tobacco diversion investigations. Additionally, we are expanding our enforcement profile using the $3 million in two-year funding appropriated in the fiscal year 2010 Consolidated Appropriations Act to hire, train, and equip special agents to enforce our criminal jurisdiction. The Children's Health Insurance Program Reauthorization Act of 2009, otherwise named CHIPRA, substantially increased tobacco excise taxes. Tax rates on cigarettes increased 150% from 39 cents a pack to $1.01. The year prior to CHIPRA, we collected $8.4 billion in tobacco excise taxes. In the 12 months following CHIPRA enactment, we collected $16.2 billion. The increased rate of tobacco products has increased the incentive to evade tax. And as you can imagine, we have encountered a variety of diversion schemes. For example, a manufacturer can remove tobacco products in excess of the quantity reported to us without payment of tax. An export warehouse proprietor can divert product back into the domestic commerce before shipment leaves the U.S. soil. Sometimes tobacco products are actually exported and then smuggled back into the United States. Tobacco products can be smuggled from abroad into the United States. And of course, there are manufacturers operating without permits who pay no tax. Finally, tobacco products ordered by mail, phone, internet, and delivered directly to consumers may bypass both federal and state taxes. The Department of Treasury recently submitted a report to Congress on tobacco diversion, which contains several recommendations to address illicit trade in tobacco. It is very difficult, however, to estimate actual losses due to tax evasion, which is clandestine in nature. Moreover, we have not yet been able to fully analyze the tax collections under the new CHIPRA rates. Among other things, the report recommended establishment of a track and trace system in coordination with the Food and Drug Administration, evaluation of existing criminal and civil penalty provisions relating to tobacco diversion to determine if they should be increased, further study into the need to establish a closed distribution system, and evaluation of additional federal controls to restrict access to and sale of cigarette production machinery. Mr. Chairman, I sincerely appreciate the opportunity to speak with this subcommittee today, and I would be happy to answer any of your questions.